I'm actually filming this a little bit backwards. So this little bit now is at the end of my ride, and I'm going to put it at the beginning of the video because that's what I was supposed to do actually. But anyway, that's just my stupidity. But yeah, so just nipped out. The sun came out. The roads started to dry for the most part, and I thought, why not just get out while I can for, you know, half hour, and just scrub some of the shine off these tyres, which I've managed to do almost to the edge as well. Who'd have thought that on, you know, a 9-degree temperature this time of year? You'll see from the video shortly as we get into it that I was careful, and I'll talk about warming your tyres up, and I'll talk about being safe, etc, etc, etc. So it's not like I've, you know, left the house and then started fucking getting my knee down on a roundabout. That would just be stupid in these temperatures on new tyres. That would just be horrendous. But after going through the motions, warming everything up, and I'm also out testing my suspension after twiddling with it, but I'll talk about that in the video anyway. I just hope that the audio is good enough. Now, if for whatever reason the audio is not good enough, because I'm using the DJI mic and the receiver plugged into my GoPro Media Mod, so if the audio is not good enough, and if this little segment is all you're gonna get, then yeah, I'll just give you a quick overview. So getting the tyres warmed up, I'll talk about this in another video in more detail. It's about riding, it's about braking to get the tyres compressing, it's about accelerating to get the rear tyre compressing, it's about getting the bike warmed up, getting the suspension warmed up, getting you warmed up, and then just gradually increasing your lean angle a little bit each time. I've done a whole different video, a whole other video on this when I was on the Fireblade. So I went out, and this was earlier in the year when conditions were better, and I scrubbed the tyres in about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. And I've done similar now today, but it's just took a little bit longer because I've been a bit more cautious, of course, because of the weather. And then with the suspension, I haven't yet set up my sag. Now I'm waiting for a mate to come and give me a hand, because that's a two-person job, really. To be honest, yeah, it is a two-person job if you want to get it right and not fuck about too much. But what I have done is I've had a play around with the suspension, found out what settings were already on there. I've took all the suspension back to, let's say, all the preload off, and then wound it a couple of turns, the compression and rebound damping open, and then a couple of turns in, to get it to a sort of soft-ish setting that's well balanced between the front and the rear. And then I'm using that as a baseline just to go out and test it and see what it's like. But I do need to sort out the sag, so I'm doing it a little bit backwards. I will, and there goes my phone. I will sort out I will retest the suspension once I've sorted out the sag. But I'm just having a little bit of a play whilst we've got sort of a dry afternoon. Yeah, but anyway, hopefully the audio for the video works out okay, and if it is, I will stitch that video now. But if not, then if this is all you're going to get, then stay safe and have fun, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all the other stuff, and for now, bye 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 bye.
Yeah, unfortunately, as I was out riding, I thought I was filming, but because I'm a dickhead, I wasn't. So yeah, there's no more footage from that ride, but what I'll do is I will go out again the next chance I get, and I'll film that same video where I'm talking about scrubbing tyres in, I'm talking about playing around with suspension and setting it up, and how to look out for sort of what the tyres are doing underneath you, and just a little bit of information that might help you, especially in these winter months as grip levels are pretty low. So I'll redo that video when I can, and that will be uploaded. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, drop me any messages or questions if you have any.